What up, that devil 3A holes media, and I'm kicking myself for not filming this crap, but my 60-inch TV, flat screen TV, was going on the fritz, and eventually it just went out where you just see like a white line across the screen. You could kind of hear it flicker or buzz a little bit. You could slap the TV and it would fix it for a little while, and then it would go out again. I thought it was overheating, so I cleaned, all the air air access vents and put a fan behind there, and that didn't. I mean, it helped for a little while, but the TV kept going in and out, in and out. My my kids were trying to watch, you know, Toy Story or something, and it would just cut out. And sometimes you could hear it, sometimes you couldn't. Sometimes you could take the input, change it, and it would come back. Thought it might have been an HDMI cable, wasn't. So I was like, okay, well, temporarily, I'm gonna go buy, a 40 inch for $200 or whatever, and I'm gonna mess around with this other one. But that TV also went out, so I'm like, something ain't right here. So uh, I open up the back and of the 60 inch, and I get over here, and you can see this is like what you see right here is like a board. This is a power supply. This is not my power supply, but it's like a generic power supply. Most of them look similar to this. It's not exact, but similar. And you can see these capacitors over here like this, right? And so, and then you got these up here. Well, there's different sizes. This one here, these here. You got a couple big ones there. But anyway, if you look at the top, you'll see like a little X. And if you feel the top of them, I recommend unplugging the TV for like 10 minutes or so, and then holding the power button for 30 seconds or whatever to discharge these capacitors before you start touching them. But I even unplugged like this power cable down here and some other stuff. But if you feel them, they're supposed to be indented down, like flat. Like you could feel it has a slight indent to the bottom, like a pothole, but mostly flat because of the edge. Well, what happens is, see if I can get this. Okay, you're not gonna let me do it. Alright. What happens is, where's my damn full screen at, you bitch? What happens is, this part starts to bulge outwards, right? And it's caused by, there's a surge or something, like this one right here says 10 UF 450 volts, so maybe 550 volts goes through there. I'm not sure exactly how much, but you could also have a leaky electrolyte capacitor where it comes out, and you could also have crud up here on the top that's blown where it blows, and you could actually, it could blow like a bullet cartridge. Like this whole thing could just blow out, and it smells like it's on fire. But and you got two prongs down here that go down into the board, and you've got to you got solders here where you have to uncouple those solders with a soldering iron or a desolder. They recommend desolder, but I just use soldering iron. But anyway, yeah, I find there's two bulging, like almost about to blow, capacitors, and one of them is a 470 by 2025, like this one. So I go on eBay and Amazon, and look around. You can get them for like $6. You can get a bag, like 15 to 30 of them. So I was gonna buy them on eBay, but I was like, I need them quick because I'm gonna be off for a couple days. So I want them on Prime shipping. I want them to get here after the day after 4th of July. So I order LED TV capacitor kit, and then I order the specific one. But I figure I would go up since the other TV blew too. It couldn't be just all bad capacitors. It has to be a surge somewhere. I got a surge protector in the outlet, and then I've got a surge protector actually hooked to it. Well, I ran the voltage. It was running like 123 volt. No surges that I could see. But just in case, I bought a brand new surge protector, and I'm gonna toss the old one. That's just the only thing I can really. And I replaced the HDMI cable for the DVD player. But I don't think that HDMI cable would blow it. But so anyway, this is a $700-800 $60-inch TV that I got, and I didn't want to buy another one for $600, so I got curious, and I took my 470 and actually put 1,000 UF, but at 25 volts. And then the other one was like 270 or 225. I think 225 by 25 volts. So I went on ahead and put that same one back in. But yeah, I just took the soldering gun to the tips after I discharged all static. Touch something metal, then touch the boards. But make sure your hands are very, very clean and you don't touch like all the components and stuff. You're just trying to go in here. I had some anti-static tweezers that didn't really work that good, but I heated up the two prong points and pulled the old ones out. You might have to bend them up a little bit because they're usually bent and then cut. But I pulled them out, put the new ones in, resoldered them back in, put the board back in, fired the TV up, and it came on. It was flawless. Looks better than it looked when I got it. Being that it was a display model, it may have been turned on and off too many times or something and blew those capacitors. It may have been going bad before I even bought the TV. I think I bought it at the end of 2012. So pretty old, 6 years. But yeah, why waste another $800, six to $800, $1,000, unless you're gonna upgrade on your own accord. So now I'm gonna delve into the new one I bought, or I'm gonna end up taking it back, one or the other. But that was it. $6 bag of capacitors, and now I don't have to buy an $800 TV. And yeah, I should have filmed the step-by-step process. If I get around to messing with this other TV, I probably will try to film that and do a how-to. This is not a how-to. This is just I fixed my TV. Hooray for me. So, yeah, don't check your capacitors if you got some. I mean, even in like computers and stuff, it could slow them down. You replace your RAM and memory, but your capacitors are bad, So check them bulging capacitors and replace them. Won't hurt. Cost you $6, and you'll have a plenty to play with for any other electronics. So that's my my story, and I'm sticking to it. That devil 3 A-holes media, and I'm out.